Hey there, hi there, everybody. So, I'm really excited about this one today. Today is the first day where Red Guardian has been released into the game as part of the early access bundles. Now, I wound up lucking out and pulling a 3-star version out of those bundles, but I completely forgot that you can also get one extra as part of the Black ISO market in the store. So, got one of those, popped it, and lo and behold, it was a 4-star Guardian, which is excellent. It means that today gets to be the rank up and gameplay video for Red Guardian, and I've been really excited to play this guy. Just it's sort of just seeing how some of the things that he can do, just fighting against him in game, and then some of the content creator videos started coming out. Dave did a really good video, sort of showcasing the stuff that he can do. I was really happy with the 3-star, obviously, because it was a chance to play with the champ. But the way that the champion works is that 3-stars and 4-stars don't have the full roster of synergies that the 5 and 6-star version have. 3-star only has one. 4-star here, I think, has 3. 5-star has 5, and same with the 6. So having the 4-star here is pretty cool. Get to test out a couple of the synergies with Sabretooth and with Omega Red, but that is going to come later. For now we just get to rank the dude up, see how he handles. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw some ISO at him. Cool, so there we go, rank 5 Red Guardian. Now I'm going to start off the video without awakening him or adding any of the Sig stones to him. I kind of want to see how he handles just vanilla out of the box without adding the Sig ability. It'll kind of give me a feel for how the 5-star would be, or if you're lucky enough to pull a 6. Just how he's going to play out of the box without the added signature ability to buff him up. So, yeah, not bad. There we go. Now let's go see what this guy can do. Okay, so this is a quick, fun little test to see if Red Guardian can get up to 2 indefinite passive Furies. So he's got the synergy with Sabretooth here that says that once the shield is fractured, you gain an indefinite Fury until the shield heals itself, which isn't going to be super useful the first time you break it, but the second time and beyond with the longer timer, that could be useful. And then also with Heimdall and I would just throw in Hela in this time, just dashing back gives you the indefinite Fury as well. So I'm just going to take him in to here real quick. And the idea is to just see if it's possible. Now, why would that be useful? Well, there's certain champs and certain fights that require you to have multiple buffs on you before you can do any damage. And then also with that super annoying Symbiote Supreme in Act 6 as well. So if they're indefinite and they're passive, Symbi can't nullify them, so having 2 buffs like that from the get-go, super useful. So let's just try it out. So I'm going to start off. Okay, so there's 1. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, right. Oh, that's interesting. Now that's really interesting. So because Guardian can't gain buffs, he can hold back and charge up to gain a buff, but it doesn't really do anything for him. It just presents the timer and that's it. However, the synergy with Sabretooth gives him a buff, but that's the only one that he can have. Interesting. so let's hold block here and see if Patriot's gonna heavy me. Or just keep punching me, that'll work all the same. Okay, so then the Fury buff is up. Interesting. So then I'm going to build up to a special 3 again, throw the special 3, heal the shield, and then see if I can either charge up another heavy or repair the shield further by giving myself a buff. I don't know, let's see what happens. Nope. So it's kind of a dead synergy. Gives the appearance of working, but nothing. Interesting. Well, there we go. Now we know. Guardian can get a passive Fury from the Sabretooth synergy, but he cannot get one from Heimdall and Hela Angela. Interesting. Okay, so here we go. We got a 4-star, rank 5 unawakened Red Guardian going into uncollected difficulty here, the last quest. There's a Juggernaut up here that should be pretty fun to test out on. I would have taken Red Guardian into Realm of Legends just for my favorite punching bag, but since he would be at a class disadvantage, you can't get slow, and slow is a whole bit of fun. So Juggernaut here will have to do. Now I am running double edge, so my damage output is going to be a little bit higher than it would be normally, but otherwise, still a pretty straightforward fight. So right off the bat, then I just throw my special 1, get the slow up. He throws a special, he doesn't get an unstoppable because slow is up. Able to heavy right there, refresh the slow. See if we can bait out a special here. Nope. So I got the trauma. Of course, nothing goes the way I originally intended, but so it goes. Refresh that again, throw this. So now he's vulnerable and he's slow, which means that my attacks do even more damage. Now the nice thing about Red Guardian is that since he doesn't crit, I'm not taking any of that spiked armor damage. My shield is at max, so this should be a nice little chunk of 4-star damage. Just want to keep refreshing the vulnerabilities, try and bait out his special here, thank you. Fortunately, his special is very easy to counter. Throw the special 3. Missed the timing there. Ideally, I would have liked to throw the special 2 right there, right as his shield was healing, but que sera, sera. But the added damage does it. And there you go. That is a vanilla Guardian fight with half suicide, but very straightforward. And again, for this path, for dulled and for spiked armor, he's an ideal counter. Alrighty. So just for kicks, I'm going to go in and do the exact same fight again, just with a couple different synergies. Now, I'm not going to be using some of the more obvious Red Guardian synergies with Sabretooth and with Omega Red. I don't have access to the 5 and 6-star synergies, which is kind of a shame, but no matter. For now, we're going to have some fun with some other stuff. So, Red Guardian is going to be by himself, right? As he's a science champ, he's going to benefit from the Reed Richards synergy with Doc Ock in this case, where every time a debuff is applied to the opponent, then they also get an indefinite power sting, which stacks 3 times. So that's going to wind up adding up to a whole heap ton of damage because Guardian just throws debuffs all over the place. The second one is also a bit more fun and pretty random, right? So Sunspot has a science synergy. Let's bring that up here real quick. There's a science synergy with Red Hulk and with MODOK, which increases the duration and ability of, in this case, slow, and I have weakness as a mastery, by up to 40% since my Sunspot is maxed out. But because I also throw MODOK into the mix, MODOK has a synergy with Doc Ock that all champs get 15% attack once a combo of 15 or more is reached. So it's a real wonky synergy team. I don't think it's going to be super ideal. That having been said, this is still a very viable questing team. Doc Ock is very versatile. Sunspot's a huge damage dealer. Guardian has all of his toys to play with. Reed with his pre-fight and persistent stuff, and I guess really MODOK is the odd man out here. But let's go see how that rolls out. Again, the Red Guardian here is unawakened. It'll probably be another video where I actually wake him up and take him up to Sig 99 in this case, just to see what that does with the extended everything. But for now, let's roll with this. So already, just because of parry and because of the weakness, he's already at 3 power stings, which does a nice little chunk of damage. Nothing crazy. Eat a couple hits there just because I got distracted. Throw the slow. Have that up and rolling. So now we've got the increased power gain. Refresh that. See if I can bait a special there. Excellent. See if I can heal my shield one more time for good measure. Couple more heavies. Couple more heavies just for kicks. And power sting. So much more fun. Like, fun to begin with, but now so much more fun.
Alrighty, so the next one up here is really just a for fun fight. I'm going to be taking Red Guardian here up against Infinity Man, and this Infinity Man has Prey on the Weak, which says defender gains 3% of their max power each time a buff is nullified, expires or is removed, which is a big plus for Guardian because he doesn't get buffs. Okay, so let's see how that goes. Parry. Still running double edge, so I'm going to be doing a wee bit more damage than I would be otherwise. I'm still running the same synergy team as before, so I've got 3 power stings up. Throw the special one, get the slow. Slow just means that I have increased power gain myself. He takes a bit of power sting damage. Takes a wee bit more power sting damage. Able to refresh the slow right there. Throw the special 2, get the trauma. Heavy for added damage, heavy for added damage. Dex that quick. I do wind up losing the trauma there, which is unfortunate, but for this fight, not the worst thing in the world. I did refresh the slow. Refresh that again. Has 2 power stings on him right now. 1 more heavy. And just playing a little safe, a little smart here. going for the special 2, and done. So for this node specifically, Guardian again is super useful. Which then brings to the last fight that I'm going to be doing here. This is Guardian v Magic on Aspect of War. Now this is going to be a really fun interaction just because with Guardian he throws the slow, and provided he isn't fighting a skilled champion, he's going to be able to ignore the unstoppable that they get, presumably. But let's test it out. I kind of think that I should have brought in the 3-star version for this because 4-star with Suicide is probably going to be a bit OP for this fight, but it's giving a little bit more health to deal with that limbo. Alright, so we got the slow up, got 3 power stings still, quick little intercept, block a couple hits, refresh the slow, get some of the power sting. She's absolutely melting, but I think that's more of just for the class disadvantage. But anyway, special 2, easy peasy. I think in the future I would want to either take a lower star version of Guardian or find a tougher opponent, because that ended pretty quick. But anyway guys, that's it. That's going to be a quick and easy video for 4-star Guardian, rank up and gameplay. I definitely like this guy. I'm really excited to try and get my hands on a 5-star version of him, so, you know, fingers crossed. Alright guys, till next time, take care, talk soon, stay safe, and be well everybody. Bye for now.